I wanted to do today a walkthrough and a comparison of 7 different versions of the Jonasa Jaus Tarot. So we've got 5 editions here, but 7 different versions because the 6th edition has 3 versions. We've got the 4th edition here, the 5th edition, the 6th edition little, the 6th edition jumbo, the 6th edition middle, is that what it's called, medium, and then the 7th edition and the 8th edition, which is just the last one that she's just released. So you can see they generally, these 4 here, the 4th, the 6th, 7th and 8th, they generally have the same size. This one's a little thinner in height than the others, the 6th edition. You can see it's like a little bit thinner. But the cardstock feels nice, and the 6th edition also, and I think this is the same for the 1st, 2nd and 3rd. They all have these rough corners. They weren't cut very well. I left mine like that just because it's, I don't know, it's just like, it's the way it was created, so I just didn't want to change it. It's like, sometimes I would fix that up and change it, but I just didn't feel like it for this one. And the 4th and the 6th edition are probably the most similar in the way that they've both got earthy colours. So you can see the 4th and the 6th here. There's still lots of colour changes, like the beams out of her eyes. Also the how much is cropped out. So here you can see the leaf goes to here, which would be here in this image. So all this bottom bit here is missing here. So yeah, the 4th edition is a little more zoomed in than the other ones, than the 6th. The 5th edition is largely green. The 6th little is more basic in colours. So you can see here, this is the 6th edition little next to the 6th edition middle. You can see how basic the colours are, and I think that's just so it doesn't look too crowded, and it looks better, I think, more with more basic colours. So it's just not too busy. But I think the 6th edition jumbo and medium are the same colours, but just this one's zoomed out even further. So here you get to this leaf, which would be here on this. So that's cut off, as well as the top. There's a bit more on the top. Yeah. And then the 7th edition is very maroon based, and this one here, the 8th edition, they've moved further away from bold, earthy colours, and they've chosen a few like splashes of red and yellow, and even this sort of green. So it's just less earthy colours, way more bold. But we'll flick through it. And there's the Magician. So you can see this yellow colour here is not the earthy one. All the skin tones are different, all the cards. And this one here is just, again, simple colours. And we've got our High Priestess. So you can see sometimes the art does change. So you can see like the background here is different with the stripes. Yeah, this one, there's a wider zoom on this than I think any other of the art, any of the other editions. And yeah, the background's different here, and the background here and here are the same, and the 7th and the 8th are both those red scratchy lines where they're the same, but then the other editions are different. That one's really pretty colour. Now we've got our Empress, who I love. I love her hair like this. So I think in the 4th she starts off a little more stern. You can see how she looks a little more serious and more like a more, yeah, just more serious tone, like she's more of a ruler. And then it sort of, I feel, she gets a little younger as the editions go by. I love her hair like this. I think I already said that. But and then she gets even more feminine and more feminine. Now she's got red lipstick, and this here is more bright, and she sort of comes more of a maiden, from a mother crone energy sort of to more of a maiden energy. I'm not sure which one's my favorite. I think I like them all. And I like here in this one just how much of this flower is here. She looks cool there. I think I just love them all. I think I like this one quite a bit just right now, but I love her hair here. And we've got the Emperor, which is what a lot of people like. It's very unique, Emperor. And we've got, some all different colours for everything. Like if you were to compare just the 4th and the 6th, which are the most similar, you can just see different colours in some of the leaves and flowers, and this here is white, where it's more yellow. It's got JJ written there, but here it's like less obvious. So, and then where it's cut, this one here is cut about there, and this is all maroon, and that's all sort of that bluish color. And then even here you get these two guys here, very similar but very different. And then we've got the Hierophant. I love this Hierophant card. I think this 7th edition could be my favourite in terms of just I'm more bonded with it. But I love this purple colour. But I love this. It's all gorgeous. You can see the bright yellow candles. They're all different colours everywhere. Here you can't even see the candles. It's cut off. But yeah. And here also with the titles here, the titles at the top and the bottom, where in the rest of the editions they're just on the bottoms. This is the 6th edition, which is at the top as well. And I think this font here is probably the easiest to read, and the 8th edition font. This one's a little harder to read. And we've got the Lovers. I love this edition just because it's so easy to see everything. It's really good if you're reading with someone with bad eyesight, an elderly person, or just someone who needs glasses all the time. It's very easy to see. And this one here, you can see the artwork is actually different. The 4th, she's lying down, and there's no spirit ascending, where on all the other ones, there's like a spirit ascending, like she's having an out-of-body experience or something, astral traveling. Yeah, they're all really pretty. This is refreshing because it's not so earthy colours, but it's different. We've got Justice. You can see her face is green, darker green, where here it's more natural colour. And then got the Hermit. And then the Wheel. So loads of different colours. This is the 6th and the 7th. And then we've got Strength. I quite like her, probably, but I love all the different colour flowers and things. The cardstock on all these are great, by the way. Yeah, they're all good. You can see just this one's probably the thinnest, but it doesn't feel flimsy or weak. But yeah, the cardstock's great. This one here does feel more flimsy than this one, but there's not a lot of difference. And this one here is also really nice for a big deck. It's just soft enough to really manage it well. And we've got the Hangman here. Death. I think the Temperance card is really beautiful and feminine. I've got these two piles all mixed up. This one, oh, I love her colouring. Yeah, and this one definitely makes me feel like having a glass of red wine. But it's in the middle of the day. And I've got to go pick up my son soon, so I don't think I'll do that. But it makes it, look at that. I think the Temperance card is really one of the prettiest cards in this deck. And the Devil is very cool as well. I like her because she looks like she's off to a festival or something. I like this one just because it's got that little bit more play of colour. Probably I like it more. Yeah. The Tower. Tower's cool. I like these colours again. The Star. And the Moon. So she's really different in each one. Just her skin colour, the jewels, the clothes, the flowers. This one's sort of a little, not my favourite, just with the face colour. But I like her face colour, I like the green too. So cool. And I do prefer a white moon. I've always thought it strange when decks put the moon as yellow because that would be the sun for me. So I never ever really like a yellow moon. It's just, oh. Yeah. Then we've got the sun. And even with the sun, I prefer a yellow golden sun or any natural colour from the sun, like even the reds and the oranges. So this and this, these are sort of nicer to me just because they're more yellow. This one's beautiful. But I do love this one still because it just still looks like the sun. So you see all the different colours. This is the 6th and the 7th. The 7th and the 8th. The 5th and the 7th, and this one's upside down. And Judgment. I do prefer this one, more natural with this one, because it's sort of, I just believe it more, believe the image more. It looks more realistic. There's different trees here in the background, you can see. There's different trees in the 5th than any other of the editions. But on the 6th edition little, because it's wider, I think, you can see 4 trees in the background. So yeah, I like this one just because it looks like a dead person, but yeah. And then we've got the world, which is beautiful. And this world card here, I love this one. It's on the cover of the 8th edition box. It's really pretty. I love this one. It looks so hopeful and pretty. And then we've got the minors, the Ace of Wands. All look good. Uh-oh, went too far. And then, see, she looks good. She looks good. They're all cool, I think. They're all really nice. 2 of Wands. And then 3. I do probably prefer it without the title at the top, but it doesn't bother me much, really. And then sometimes the green doesn't pop as much as the others when you're comparing it to the other decks, but I think on its own, when you're doing a reading on its own, because you're not comparing it, it looks really lovely. Being just one colour, it's very relaxing and not overstimulating. So I think in some ways it doesn't always compare as well to the others when we're doing a side by side, but standing alone it's really good, and it's also the easiest one to riffle shuffle because it's not so long. And the backs are really lovely. I don't think I've shown you the backs. So that's the 4th edition back and the 5th edition. They're both sort of floral. And then the 6th edition ones, they're all the same, just different colours. They're all the 6th edition backs. And then 7th edition's like that, back to sort of floral. Well, I don't think that's really floral, is it? It's not floral, actually. And then this one's the same as the 6, but different colours. So we've got the 4 of Wands here. I've got to say, I think that one's my favourite, but then I just always love these colours. Always. The 5th, the 5, the 5 of Wands. I think the 6 is really beautiful. It's such a beautiful card. I like this one, the 4th, more than the 6, just because she glows a bit more. So it just feels like she's really releasing energy there, sort of. All really, really beautiful. See the colours? And then we've got the 7. So you can just see, like, this is the 5th and the 7th, how much wider the 5th is as well. And yeah, you can see the wands here better than here. So that's the 7 of Wands. And the 8. The 9. This one here's got like little ladders. Yeah, You can see here the skies, because it's wider and less long, you know, you can, the sun sort of cut off. And then we've got the 10. I really like the 10. I just love how her face is covered, like as if it doesn't even matter. She's just a worker, you know. But then here in this one you can see there's a lot more detail in her dress than any other edition. And you can see her face more. So I like that about the 4th. I really like that one. And then, you know, there's, see here you can see just like there's more energy or colour coming out of the flowers than in the 7th. And the background's plain on the 5th, and on the 6th little. And then here, because she's so zoomed in, you hardly see any background. And we've got her page. I love her. I like all of them. I love her face, and look how, see, I like her outfit there. She looks cool there. But she looks good everywhere. I think each one of these is my favourite. This one's probably my least favourite maybe, but there's only so much you can do with such a little card, I think. She's really cool, but I think she looks a little bit more like a Page of Wands in this one, just because her hair's red and the more exciting colours. And I love the Knights. They're very simple and pure and straight to the point. You can, you know, the backgrounds again are different. I like these because of the shininess of his armor. You know, the 6th edition looks cool. So does the 4th. Okay, so we're up to the Queen. Very beautiful. I love her outfit again. See, I always just like this one, but they're all gorgeous. I like her little top thing, and the background here is sort of prettier in a way than in those ones or in that one. The kings in this deck, I think, are like probably my favourite of the court cards. The King of Wands. I love, look at the background. I love the background and him. I like that they make him that dark because it just makes me feel like fire. Like, yeah, it's very, I love the king. The Ace of Cups, just lots of little differences. The 2 of Cups. Again, this yellow is a little sort of strange in a way, but it doesn't bother me. I think it's still good. Three. I kind of like the simplicity here more than in the 6th edition. Yeah, that one's probably my favourite. And then she looks great here. The lighting here, like the yellow in this one looks good, where on that other one I didn't feel like the yellow on her face looked that great. But she looks great, everyone. The 5 of Cups. Five of Cups. Yeah. This one I think is my favourite. And then maybe this one over this one. But I like her green dress here, it looks nice. And the water looks different here. Yeah, really pretty card, this one. That was the 6, by the way. I think I said the 5, I don't know. Then we've got the 7 of Cups. Look at the big B. And the 8. Her teeth look a little odd, don't they? They look like they're called veneers, where you get them, the fake teeth. They look a little bright. The 9. The 10. I've got the pages. I like this one, I think, the most. I like the background. I've forgotten to do these ones. Knights. Queen. She looks cool. All of a sudden I'm liking the green. She looks cool now. The queens are beautiful. Again, her face, that yellow on her face, I don't love it. It reminds me of the Wizard of Oz, the scarecrow. And the Wizard of Oz then for a sec. And here comes the kings. They're all really powerful. They're all gorgeous. Okay, the Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Like her. Like her hair, skin colour. She looks cool too. The 3 of Swords. This one's missing the flower. So is this one. And the 4. I like the minors that are more illustrated in a way than the pippier ones. But I don't mind. I like it all, you know. Sometimes with the pippy ones, it makes you appreciate the illustrated ones more, and they sort of, you know, it's all beautiful. Here I like this one more than this one, just because the skin tone isn't as natural, I don't think. But then I like her too. This one is very lively, but for a 4 of Swords, but I still love it. Oops. Just dropped some. And then we've got the 5 of Swords. I love all of them. And then the 6. For some reason I'm liking this one. The 7. 8. I like the colour of the swords here. I like the 6th edition. The 6th edition is so beautiful. So is all of them. They're all beautiful. The 9. And this one's pretty. I kind of like her here. Oh, they're all good. She's cool. Yeah, that one and that one are my favorite. And then got the page, given the side eye. And the knight, queen, Queen of Swords, 6th edition, my fave. And then the King of Swords. I adore the King of Swords in this deck. I'm going to go with the 6th edition because his face just looks a little scarier than it does in the 7th or the 8th. He looks unapproachable, just as unapproachable as in the 6th. The King of Swords is just the coolest. Yeah. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Two Pentacles. Yellow face again. I like her, I like her. Her, and her. Three of Pentacles. Well, here I like the yellow more. But that and that, I think like colours I like more. Although I like this because it's so green and murky. Four of Pentacles. So that's pretty, isn't it? Four of Pentacles. I like her. 5. I like the water dripping over the edge. Makes it sort of look gothic and ruined and troublesome. And you got the 6. This one's so pretty. So this one and this one. The 7 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles. I like her. The 9. I like how this colour here is different of the rose, of the flower. And then the 10, just like a full, I like this 10. It's beautiful. All of them I like. This one's probably the prettiest. And the page. I like her. Something about her eyes. The Knight. I haven't read with this one yet because I only just got it and I was focusing on another deck, reading wise. So we've got our knights. So yeah, this one's just always really pretty. But I love these ones. You can see different colours always. With the maroon skirt and different colour. And the queen. She's beautiful, isn't she? And then the king. Again, pretty intense looking king. King of Pentacles. I like the earthy colour one. Yep, so that's the whole deck. I'll just show you the boxes. I've got a little bit of a mess here. So for the 8th edition, you've got the box here. The 7th edition, she signs it. And it's also written medium. I don't believe there are any other sizes, but it's still written medium. And then you've got the 6th edition jumbo. That's the box, and there are only 100 of these ones, which she signs as well. And then the 6th edition medium. 300 of them. The 5th edition for the green one. Oh, I forgot the 6th edition little. And I don't actually have the box with me at the moment for the 4th edition, but the 4th edition box was this colour, I remember. And just to let you know too how big this 6th edition is, that is jumbo. It is just really, really big. I'll do a size comparison. So that is, this is my other largest deck, and this is the Visconti Forza deck by Ilmenel. I can't actually say it at the moment, but everyone knows what I mean. Ilmenegalo. So it's a little narrower. It's just huge. It's also sort of heavy in a way, but not too heavy. Not heavier than what you'd expect. Yeah, so it's just massive. And the rest are easier to manage, but riffling isn't really that easy with the others, except for the 5th edition. And I think that's about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.